Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's another episode of the Daily Crypto News. With you, as always, myself, Fabian. Got my brother with me, Mr. Scott Tripp, aka the Crypto Beast. As you guys know, one of the admins over here at BigONE, kind of like get together with my brother, go through some of the news articles that we see on some of the news websites and bring them to your attention and see what you guys think about them. But before we get started today, I'll let Scott take over for a second and tell you a little bit about himself.
Yeah, Scott, a big one. Of course, handle all the social media wise for a big one, and then also, work for Asia blockchain community. So here, happy enjoying this week. I mean, having a bit of time away too as well, spending some time with the kids and getting ready for New Year. So, but yeah, excited to get this news going.
Oh yeah, always love jumping into the news. But before we get started, just kind of like going over kind of the emotions of the year, right? Like this kind of like the last week of the year. I always consider this like more of the I don't want to call it's the boring week as far as like productivity goes. Like this is like where everybody's like relaxed moment. The last week of the year doesn't count. So if you're on a diet, you can just eat whatever you want and just like pig out, have fun or whatever. But to jump into my first news article today, I'm going to jump over on Cointelegraph. The headline read: Polygon upgrade quietly fixes bug that put 24 billion of Matic at risk. So considering how much was at stake, I believe our team has made the best decision possible given the circumstances, says the Polygon co-founder. And you know, the Ethereum, Polygon and Ethereum based layer 2 scaling network, and they had a vulnerability. Something with their in the network proof of stake Genesis contract Genesis contract was highlighted that a white hat hacker the same white hat hacker that had exposed them on December the 3rd and the 4th ended up being the same person that pointed this one out as well. So they went ahead and did a little bit of an upgrade, and to fix that, I think they used full nodes that was rallied behind like the upgrade of like 80% of the network, and they did that in 24 hours. So pretty big move for Polygon today.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And my first article will be about Visa. I love this. Credit card and financial service behemoth Visa has partnered with more than 60 crypto platforms in order to allow consumers to make payments with digital assets. Speaking in an interview with NDTV, Visa's head of crypto, Q Sheffield, said the financial service company has doubled its crypto partners over the last 18 months in order to promote the scale and scope of its projects. He claimed the number of employees at Visa working on crypto in some capacity was now in the hundreds, up from a handful previously. Visa has partnered with more than 60 crypto platforms to date, including giants such as FTX, BlockFi, Crypto.com, Coinbase, and Binance. The partnerships allow customers to use their digital assets in order to pay for goods and services with crypto-linked cards, which is awesome. I love that Visa is doing that. They're thinking ahead, and that's spectacular.
Yeah, it's giving people a accessible way to spend their crypto. So that's super cool. To jump into my second article, we're going to jump over to Bitcoin.com. And the headline reads: Video game retail giant GameStop reveals more clues about upcoming NFT marketplace. GameStop has had an interesting year, to say the least. It all started, in January when Reddit and, the Wall Street bets sparked the GameStop shares trading war, like hedge fund thing. So they had a pretty crazy year. And now they just posted something that says, calling all creators, and that's on their website. Request to be a creator on GameStop NFT marketplace. So a little bit more bullish news circulating and a little bit more evidence to kind of see what GameStop's going to be getting into with their marketplace. And I know, they're going to be looking for independent artists, game devs and meme lords and probably all kinds of good things. I no telling what's going to pop up, but I know it'll be all kinds of fun stuff. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, no doubt. And then My next article is actually on another big one that just kind of came out today. On Cointelegraph, Robinhood plans to launch beta crypto wallets in January as HOOD drops to $17. The fourth forthcoming crypto wallet will allow users to deposit and withdraw Bitcoin, Ether, Dogecoin, and other tokens, the company said. Cryptocurrency and stock trading app Robinhood plans to roll out the beta version of its digital wallet features starting in January 2022. In a Wednesday blog post, Robinhood said tens of thousands of users currently on the waitlist for the trading app's crypto wallet would have access to the beta version starting mid-January. The trading app says more than 1.6 million people were waiting for the wallet, which will support depositing and withdrawing Bitcoin, Ether, Dogecoin, and other tokens. That's a whole lot of users. Like, that's impressive that they're going to do that. Rolling out the beta too, which is nice. Like, they're not just jumping out and like doing a full-on release without at least testing it first, right?
Yeah, I think, I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple areas in that testing pool, when they go out and do their testing, and then I'll give them a chance to fix all their bugs before they actually, start having all their users on there. So definitely pretty smart on their behalf. To jump into my last article, we're going to stay on BigONE.com. Headline reads: Gas DAO project forms to airdrop tokens to Ethereum users that spent $1,559 in fees, so equivalent to the EIP 1559. I think that was pretty cool. So they're gonna pretty much do something similar to SOS. SOS did a drop, and for anybody who spent gas fees on OpenSea, is going to be the same thing here, and they're going to be doing this here in the next couple of days. So they tweeted today there are over 143 million unique addresses that have made a transaction on the Ethereum network. GasDAO was created to be the voice of the heartbeat of the most active 643,000 users within that 143 million to bridge together communities spanning across DeFi, DApps, and NFTs. So structurally and spiritually, this contract is very different from SOS because the dev can end up with majority of the token supply. Unexpected IMHO, definitely not a move that reflects fairness or inspires a grassroots movement up upon gas. So looks like they're gonna kind of compete in a sense with SOS, especially with them, having something similar, saying they're gonna try to get everybody to come together, and then in the next line talk about, it's completely different from SOS though. So looking forward to that. I think it'll be a lot of excited people who purchase NFTs and spend that much on gas fees. They'll be able to get something back, so it'll be pretty cool. That's
where that SOS airdrop will be kind of cool for BigONE. Again, if you're spot trading, you can win up to $10,000 in SOS. So that's going to be, if you're hearing articles about that now, that's got to say something about the value of that token. It's probably going to be going fairly nicely in the future, potentially. Not financial advice, but
yeah, I mean, I would think so. I know SOS had a pretty big run that off that airdrop that they did. So yeah, I think at the second go around, I think people might be a little bit more prepared, especially with them making an announcement, but it'll still be interesting to see how it goes.
I forgot to mention before my third article, I really like your donut.
Yeah.
Donut with a muffin. Nice. And then the next article that I got is this one about Satoshi era wallet. A diamond-handed Bitcoin holder has just moved his coins from their wallets for the first time since 2011. The year Satoshi Nakamoto sent his last known email and disappeared from the web, according to Whale Alert data. The initial investment of $8,425 has turned into $23.7 million, with Bitcoin recording enormous gains over the past decade. The top cryptocurrency is currently 47,247 after topping out at 69,000 on November 10th. As impressive as it would be, it's unlikely that someone has been waiting for over 10 years in order to cash this out, or his or her Bitcoin stash. A more likely explanation is for the transaction is that someone accidentally discovered or finally unlocked a dusty crypto wallet. Now, my guess, and I'm not going to say it. Well, I am going to say it. I don't have a choice. I got to say it, but I don't think it's Craig Wright. But could it be one of the originals from Satoshi Nakamoto days? I think potentially we could be looking at somebody from the original crew of people, because there's a lot of people that do think that it's a group of them. So it could potentially be one of the people that's used to sitting on these wallets for a very long time and has decided to open up one of his wallets. So who knows? 2011 is a creation, around the creation of Bitcoin. So that tells you how long that wallet is being shut down for. I don't think it's a newbie in any stretch of the imagination when it comes to Bitcoin and that guy opening his wallet. That is 100% for sure.
No, yeah. Nobody just hacked it. That's the
who knows? It might even be who's the guy that just died? The Norton, no, McAfee. Yeah, it could be his wife opening up one of his wallets. Who knows?
You never know, man. I mean, pretty sure they got a lot of old money, and it's a lot of old. It's funny though, because like you said, it's a group of people, and you know, it's a small group, but it is a group of people that have that were involved heavy back then. So no telling who that was, but be interesting to see what they do with it and what it will do with the market currently the way it is right now. Yeah. But speaking of the market, before we get out of here, guys, we like to jump over to TradingView, kind of take a look at what's going on the daily, on the total crypto market, and give you some of the dominance factors. So we just jump over to TradingView right now. We have the total crypto market sitting in around 2.18 trillion, 2.19. Still like a little bit down from yesterday, but nothing too crazy. I think we could see it go either way with Bitcoin dominance right now at 40.17 and Ethereum dominance at 19.82. Everything looks kind of sideways. I think without any volume, though, we could be seeing some more lower lows. I told you, my magic number on here is 1.9 trillion on the total market cap before we actually see some kind of a progressive bounce. But it could be, before that, after that. I'm here either way. We'll be here every day, guys. And as always, we appreciate you guys tuning in with us and hanging out with us at BigONE. And then make sure you guys look at all the links below. We have our Telegram on there as well as Twitter. And you can always catch up with us in multiple ways. So also like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how we're doing. And before we get out of here, you got anything you want to say to the people, Scott?
Yeah, just keep positive, everybody. This is you're going to experience this. You're going to have the positive highs and the negative lows, but it's all about that fine balance. They say that in life. You can't always have these super positive events without expecting something to go down. So always be aware life is living the level, and sometimes you want the level more than you want the rocket. I know I love the rockets, but in the same time.
I hope that guy that found this Bitcoin wallet sells it to me for $8,000, man.
Just give me one, even. I'd be happy with one, two. Who cares, man?
Nah, I just want the whole. I need the whole wallet for the price that he paid for it. That'd be a
no doubt. Could you imagine? Even there's people out there with Ethereum wallets with the same kind of thing, right? They bought it however long ago, and they're just sitting on it waiting.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the flipping in. So when that happens, who knows what's going to happen?
It'll be crazy. But until then, guys, we'll see you. Peace.
Peace. Have a great day, you guys.